Hey guys, welcome back to the MangaMark channel. Today I'm watching One Piece episodes 313 and 314. Um, I'm not going to predict what's going to happen in these episodes, guys, because at the end of one of the previous videos, I was so happy and optimistic. After the Going Merry showed up, I was like, yes, oh man, Mary's here, the crew is complete again. We're charging on now, and I went from the highest optimism to the next episodes where I was left emotionally devastated. I'm thinking, oh, this is us now, going to get the Mary fixed and go on our adventure. Happy days, everybody's back and happy again. And then no, it turns out it wasn't that, and Mary's gone. And I'll be honest, I believe that we're going back to Water 7. I know I said I wasn't going to, but I'm predicting what's going to happen in these episodes. We're going to Water 7. We're probably going to get a new ship, right? But I am probably going to hold a grudge against this ship just because it's not the Going Merry. And I don't want to do that. But that's probably what's going to happen because it's still a bit raw, to be honest, right? Because I was in denial until the last minute. I need to accept the fact that Mary's gone. I need to accept the fact that Pearl can survive a bomb going off in his face, but we have to get rid of the Going Merry. I feel like Oda is just playing with me at this point. I just, like, I am, I don't accept it. I do not accept this, and I want to see, and I'll tell you something else right now, right? I'm in the anger stage now, and when we go to Water 7 here, when we get a new ship, I swear, after everything that's happened to us in these two arcs, it better be for free. We better get a ship for nothing here, I swear. I don't care who is like doing it. I don't care, like Galila, Iceberg, Frankie. Somebody is making a new ship. I'd prefer if it was probably either Iceberg or Frankie, actually. Like if it was like Tom's workers to build a new ship, that would actually be awesome, right? Can it bring, because Iceberg, I don't think he actually like builds ships anymore. He's kind of like in charge of like the Galilea. So for him, because of everything that's happened with the Straw Hats, for him to come back and build a ship for us for free, I swear. Frankie stole all our money, right? We got falsely accused of attempted murder because they let undercover agents into their organisation. Nothing to do with us. Not our fault. We solved the problem, right? So this is what I'm thinking. We're going in here. I want to hear about a new ship with no cost to us, right? I am interested to see if we're straight back at Water 7. Because obviously we get left off with saying bye to the Mary, but the Galilea had showed up there, so I'm guessing we're probably going to be back at Water 7 in these episodes. Which I'm looking forward to seeing. Like, to watch the aftermath and to watch how, like, because Usopp still hasn't like spoken to like Luffy as Usopp after what's happened, so that's an interaction I'm looking forward to. But yeah, right, let's get into these episodes. Let's see if we get this problem solved. Let's see if I am going to be open to a new ship and accept it. But we'll see, because we can't move. We can't move on from Water 7 until we get a ship. We're stranded here basically until we get a new ship. And why would you like say we got a temporary one? Why would you go somewhere else if we're going to get a ship later when we're in the place with the most world-renowned shipwrights? We might as well stay and get it here while we're here and then go. That's what I'm thinking, right? So yeah, let's get into it. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. I'm not always this angry. It's just the last episode's brought out of me. But yeah, everyone that comes back, you know, likes the videos, comments, has subscribed. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. And yeah, let's get into it here. Episode 313. Let's do it. Oh, that's right. Zoro lost one of his swords. Forgot that happened, actually. There was so much going on in the last couple of episodes there. Yeah. Oh, thank God it wasn't Kuina's. That's all I can say. There's a girl screaming there? Are they screaming for Polly? Oh, Polly's so popular with the ladies. Too bad he just can't speak to them. I mean, come on. Oh. What do they do? Oh, the Frankie family's building a new house because we destroyed it. That's right. I forgot we destroyed it. Because I've grown to like them now, I feel bad for them. I didn't at the time. They deserved it. But now I feel bad for them. And I can't believe I like these guys now. And Sodom and Gomorrah, recovering. Did a great job, guys. Well done. Oh, and Chopper's treating them? Great. Oh. Okay, so, right, okay. Okay, people of Water 7, so they actually realise that they've done the Straw Hats wrong, and now they want to apologise. Oh, okay, people of Water 7. Nice. Oh, look at this. Even Oimo and Kashi have came to, like, help them out in Water 7. This is good stuff. Well, they know where Dory and Brogy are now, after being deceived for so many years, so they can go and get them now. Like, we can take you... Oh! A nice offer, guys. And I'm sure Usopp would love to go there. But... Right, okay, this is what we're... This is the... He's obviously thinking about it, everything that happened. We need to have this talk with Luffy, Usopp. Come on. This is nice seeing Frankie and Iceberg just hanging out. Talking. Because they don't need to pretend they don't, like, know each other anymore. Because the blueprints are destroyed. Which is good. Oh, is Iceberg trying to think of a way to... Can I help with the Aqua Laguna? He's going to turn Water 7 into a ship? Like, have the whole thing be floating? You witnessed it. Oh, yeah. It's following in Tom's footsteps. Okay, Iceberg. We need a ship, though. Maybe before you make, like, this city into a ship, you know, throw one our way. It's finally here. What is it? The item you purchased with 200... Our money? He purchased it with our money. What did he buy? Luffy's just clearing the place out. I'd expect no less from him. After that. Yeah. He's always got to get a good feast in. After one of these more intense arcs. Oh my god, he's eating in his sleep. This is because of what happened in Alabasta, isn't it? He calculated how many meals he missed when he woke up after a couple of days. He's like, never again. Never again. What's up with Nami? Even if the law we can't... Well, yeah, we don't have a ship, Nami. Can't exactly go anywhere. Yeah, the money. Lost the money. Closed. Oh, they lost all their stuff as well? Oh, not Belmere's tangerine trees. Ah. That's sad. We came to deliver these. Oh, thank God. Okay, thank God. We're chasing you guys out. Oh, so they took the stuff. Right, okay. Yeah, people of Water 7. Respect. Because at the time, like, how could they have known? So we can't really blame them. Check on... Ah, yeah. Didn't take my eyes off from... Chopper's paranoid now. Oh, look at her smiling while she says that. She's finally accepted and she's now part of the crew. Nami's so happy as well. Everybody, it's good vibes. It's good vibes. After the last episode, I need this. What's up, Frankie? On an island, wars. Yeah. Yeah, what's this story time with Frankie? What's happening? No matter if they start a war. Okay. No matter what happens, this tree will not fall. Right. The name given to the strongest. Adam. Okay, makes sense. Yeah. So what? This tree have something to do with what he's bought with the money? Wood. Oh, okay. Oh, is Frankie gonna build a ship with this wood for us? Yeah, Sanji, certainly. Oh, it's getting serious. Long time ago, I made the decision I'd never again build a ship. Oh my god, it's happening. Yes, come on, Frankie. Oh, Kokoro's watching this as well. Oh, to build one last ship, a dream ship that can cross his enemies. Okay. Okay, Frankie. Oh, Luffy's sleeping as well. Luffy should be hearing this. Yes, we will. Give us that ship, Frankie. Yes. And he's coming on board the ship as the shipwright. Yes. Come on. He's already part of the crew. The Oro Jackson, the ship Gold Roger. Oh! So this is the same wood that Tom used to build Roger's ship? Okay. Oh, give us a break, man. The Marines? Let us have a minute. I mean, come on. Oh, is Zoro going to warn them? Zoro. Don't get lost, Zoro. Oh my god, he's going down alleys. He's going the wrong way, isn't he? Yep. Battleship belongs to Vice Admiral Garp. It's the legendary Marine who called it. That's the guy that was training Coby. Oh my, is that Coby? Oh my god, please tell me that. I saw the pink hair. Is that Coby there with him? Oh, please. Oh yeah, buddy, don't give it away. Don't give it away. There's no way, like, Coby wouldn't walk up here with them if he was coming to actually take on Luffy. There's something going on. Oh my god, that's Coby and Hawepo. It's got to be. Oh, what's this crackpot gonna do here? How are they gonna react to like a Vice Admiral barging in? Oh, you guys are the Straw Hats. Like, listening to the music and stuff, oh, so he is there to help Coby meet him. Okay. He feels like a good guy, right? So I think we're going to be okay here. He's as hopeless as ever. Are you talking about Luffy? Oh. Is he actually going to... Oh, okay. Yeah. There's no means to ward off a fist of love. Oh! What? That's his grandfather? Right. Okay. So all this time, this guy that's been training Coby and Helmeppo was Luffy's granddad? That's... when he took the mask off, I was like, I don't think we've seen his face yet. I think that was like the first time we'd seen his face. And when I think about it, I'm just like, it makes sense, because there was a scene, I can remember a scene when he was training Coby and Helmeppo, and he overheard Coby talking about Luffy. And then he said something. It was just weird. It was a way where I'm like, oh, that was nice of him. He let us off with that. But he's obviously heard the name Luffy. Is that why he took him on? Is that why he was like, all right, okay, I'll train you? You know, because you're friends with my grandson. That's insane. How does this even work? Like, okay, so this is his granddad. Wait a minute, this is throwing me for a loop. I would never have expected this, right? And the fact that it's a character that's already been introduced, that's crazy. I'm going to have to actually go back and watch the episodes with like Garp and Coby and Helmeppo to see what gets said about Luffy and how he reacts to it. Because I want to see that and see if this has actually been foreshadowed, like all the way from back then. Because that's insane. Like, are we going to get like some more info on like Luffy's family from this? Because we still don't know anything about his mum, his dad. All we've met is Ace and now Garp, who is a Vice Admiral in the Marines. Hold on a minute. So he's a Vice Admiral in the Marines, and his two grandsons are world-renowned pirates. How does this happen? The way they spoke about him when he was walking up was as if like he used to go toe-to-toe with Roger. So he's like a famous Marine, right? There's like a famous Marine, like a Vice Admiral. And then, like, so he's got one grandson that just declared war on the world government and, like, destroyed Enies Lobby. And his other grandson is part of, like, the Whitebeard crew, who's, like, known to be the strongest pirate in the world. I really want a flashback, guys. If we're about to go into a flashback here, I will be so happy, because like I felt like out of all the characters, like Luffy and Zoro, I feel like, and Usopp to an extent as well, but I don't feel like I don't feel like you need one for Usopp, but like Luffy and Zoro have been done the dirtiest in terms of like their flashbacks. Like, we got Luffy's flashback, that what inspired him to be a pirate with Shanks, but we didn't really get anything about him growing up. Same with, like, we got Zoro, like, with the stuff with Kuina, and in a sense, that's all you really need as well. But it was the fact that after that, like, the flashbacks we got, like, Nami's, Chopper's, Robin's, those were all, like, intense, like character-defining flashbacks. So if we're going into one with Luffy here to show you about his granddad, who's a vice... Oh, man, I can't wait for them to meet Coby. Because Coby's here. Oh, this is insane. This is crazy, right? So I'm just going to jump into the next episode, because I don't even... like, I'm speculating here, and I'm just like... I just want to watch the next one now and see what is going to happen here. Like, I want to see what the relationship is between these two people. Between Luffy and Garp. Because he's never mentioned them. I don't believe he's mentioned them. But that's not, like, unbelievable, because he didn't mention Ace until we met him. And then he just dropped it on the crew to be like, oh yeah, that's my big brother. So, it doesn't surprise me he never mentioned anything to do with his family. But, oh my god, if this is going to lead into us finding out more about Luffy's past, I'm all for it. And the fact that his granddad is a Vice Admiral in the Marines, I'm still trying to get my head around it. Because that's crazy. Oh my god, oh my god. Aokiji mentioned it. Aokiji mentioned Luffy's granddad when he like turned him to ice. Did they not say something like that? Like it was because of his granddad that he kind of let him go, basically? Was that not what he said? Oh, that's just blew my mind. That's just blew my mind. Oh my god. They've actually been hinting at it. Oh, that's fantastic. Right, okay. Okay. Let's get into this episode. Let's see how this interaction is going to play out here. Let's go. Episode 314. Let's do it. Oh, this is surreal. Like, this is... Garp the Fist. Monkey D Garp. Oh, so his guys didn't know. They didn't know that Luffy was his grandson. Nami's heard of him? Yeah. Don't you dare mess with him. Oh. And if Luffy's saying that... Okay. When I was small, he almost killed me a bunch of times. What? Oh man, who is this guy? Who is this guy? Look at the sisters. I shoved you into a bottomless pit. Oh my god. I threw you into a jungle at night. I attach you to balloons and let them fly. Oh my god. He's one of these grandparents. Oh man. I think I've just discovered where Luffy's endless vitality comes from. Yeah, he was raised by this guy. I eventually entrusted you with my friend and had you train with Ace. But I take my eyes off you and look what happened. He trained you to become a... Well, your plan didn't work out. They're both pirates now. Oh my god, they're actually talking about Shanks as well here. Luffy's getting a scold. Oh, this is just so weird to watch, man. Oh my god, their personalities are the same. This guy's a Vice Admiral. Like a hero of the Navy, they said about him, Nami was saying. And he's got Luffy's personality. Why are you being angry? You fell asleep as well. Oh man, this guy, I think I'm gonna like this character. I'm gonna really like this character, and it's we've got a powerful ally in the Marines now, like besides Smoker. Do you even know what kind of pirate Red Tier is to start with? Oh, we're getting some Shanks lore. Doing okay. Oh, Garp, explain. Oh, here we go. There are countless pirates in the same league as White. He's ranked in the top 4. These 4 reign over the second half of the Grand Line like emperors. The 4 emperors, and Shanks is one of them. Navy headquarters and the 7 warlords of the sea joined together. Oh. So the Navy recruited the 7 warlords to fight against these 4 emperors. Luffy doesn't get it. Yeah, he doesn't care about this. Luffy and Red Tier no. Oh, Robin knows Shanks. The guy entrusted with. Oh, they didn't know the story behind it. Well, I think the only person who really actually told, like we saw him telling the story to, was Zoro, wasn't it? Or was that just like, was he just dreaming about that when he was on the boat? Oh, Zoro's coming back. Oh my god, look at Coby. Oh, Zoro's just started fighting him. He doesn't understand what's happening. You guys try. Oh my god, Coby and Helmeppo going to try and stop Zoro. Oh, I'm all for this. Helmeppo looks so different. Oh my god. Coby. Oh my god, look at him. And he's using the 6 powers. Oh my god, Coby's came such a long way. Ah, but not good enough. Yeah. You're not ready for this yet, guys. You're not ready for this. Oh, look, he's so happy to be beaten by Luffy. Luffy doesn't recognise him. I don't blame him though, because he looks completely different. Oh yeah, because Luffy and Zoro would be the only two in the crew that would know him. Because he was there like right at the start. Yeah, Coby, Luffy. Come on, yes, that's Coby. I do have a friend, Coby, but the Coby I know is... This is him. Oh, he looks so cool now. Yeah, Zoro. Oh man, this is my heart feels so full. This is awesome. Sergeant Major Coby. Sergeant. Oh, Helmeppo, don't start trying to act cocky here, bud. Sorry for. Oh my god, this is. I love this so much. Oh, what do you want, Helmeppo? Don't ruin this moment. Oh, he's upset because they don't know who he is. Do you really want them to remember you, Helmeppo? I don't think Zoro's going to be very happy to see you. That's not something to brag about, buddy. They don't remember. They clearly don't remember you, mate. Oh my god, look how much this animation's changed. Crazy. Yeah, what kind of reaction were you expecting, Helmeppo? Yeah, you weren't their favourite guy. They're not going to be happy to see you. I love that these two are friends now, though, like Coby and Helmeppo. Are we still... Yeah, oh, yeah, Coby, come on, man. That's silly. Come on. Oh, what's he going to say here? Oh, okay. Oh, they're going to... Yeah. It's cooler to go in that way. Oh, my God. I think I'm going to really like this guy's personality. Oh, yeah, like, for someone with power in the Marines, by far the best person, like, look the way he treats his subordinates here. I heard that you saw your old man. What? Oh my god. We're going to talk about Luffy's dad? Oh, he's picking his nose. He didn't tell you who he was? What? I heard he saw you off at Logtown? What? Who was in Logtown? Smoker? Luffy's old man was in that town? Oh my god, please don't end the episode here. Please tell me about Luffy's dad. Yeah. Please, Garp. Your father's name is... Monkey D Dragon? The guy with the tattoo on his face? That... Oh my god. This is Luffy's dad? Okay, that I was not expecting. And he's like he's infamous, isn't he? He's like the revolutionary guy. Like all of the kings and everything met up to speak about this guy. Wait a minute, whoa. Yeah, what's going on here? Don't know the name. Okay, so everybody except Luffy's heard of his dad. Okay. I know it's been explained before, like the extent of who he is, and he's meant to be like the most like. Is he the most wanted man in the world? That's what I'd heard, wasn't it? Oh, Robin's going to give us a breakdown. Excellent. Pirates wouldn't start a fight with the government or navy. Well, we just did, Robin, so. But there's a power trying to bring down the world government. Yeah, the revolutionary. Right, yep. And it's Luffy's dad that leads it? What's going on, man? My head. I shouldn't have said anything about it. This guy's awesome. This guy's awesome. Oh. Forget. Oh, what a legend. But this is like, oh my god, what? Oh, that's awesome. That's an awesome shot right there. Oh, but poor Ace, like, just leave him out of it. I feel like these two episodes, I've just, like, there's been so much information that I just kind of have to process and come back with. Look, I'm glad that this arc is kind of ending soon, because I can do a couple of videos where I can, like, just, like, talk about all of these things and do theories and do, like, the tier list and stuff, where I can just talk about these characters, because, my god, that... After not getting anything about Luffy's family besides Ace for so long, and then to get these bang bang 2 bombshells dropped on us here, and like it was that mix of emotions where I'm like, well, right, wait a minute, let's hear about Luffy's family, like tell me more about what's happening here. But then at the same time, I'm like, oh, Coby's here. Like, I'm just so happy to see this interaction between Luffy and Coby. Oh man, this is right, okay. So, now it makes a lot more sense about what happened in Logtown, right? About why he went out of his way to save Luffy. So, that's crazy. That's insane. That was in the East Blue. This long format kind of storytelling with these payoffs is incredible. Like, I felt giddy watching these episodes where I'm like, oh my god, like just finding these things out about Luffy's family. It's just so intriguing, and the fact that it's tied in to these 2 characters that we were introduced to in the East Blue, both of them turn out to be Luffy's granddad, who is apparently known as like a hero in the Marines, who used to go toe-to-toe with Goldie Roger, and he is a Vice Admiral. And his dad, who is an infamous revolutionary, the leader of the Revolutionary Army that's directly opposing the world government. How? So that's the lineup that they showed at the end there, right? So it's basically like, this guy is like one of the pinnacles of the Marines, is like a hero in the Marines. This guy, his son, is the world's most infamous criminal, who is the leader of a revolutionary army trying to take down the world government, and then his son is going to be the next Pirate King. That's insane. That's insane, right? But at least it kind of, do you know that way where with like the Will of D stuff? Oh, that's insane then. So the Will of D, so that's, they just mentioned there, like, it's Monkey D Garp, Monkey D Dragon. Oh, that's, well, at least it kind of eliminates the, like, it's strange. I don't know if it's meant to be like one big kind of family, like with that, because it's like you like, I'm trying to say you can like eliminate, cause I think through it, like all the predictions were kind of like, right, Luffy could be related to like Goldie Roger, because they mentioned like with the initial D, but I think it's going to be more kind of like they're like like they're related maybe in a certain sense, like they come from the same kind of like family lineage with the like the D in the name. It's like in Scotland you have like the old clans, right? So you'd have like, you know, the McCulloch clan, and now in Scotland there's loads of people with the second name McCulloch, but they're not directly related to each other. So I think it's going to be something like that, right? So they do have like a tie to Goldie Roger, but like, cause every time I'd think, whenever somebody was mentioned with like a D in their name, I would be like, oh, they're going to be related to Luffy, you know? Because when you found out that like Blackbeard has it in his name, it's like, oh right, well wait a minute here, like what? How do these link? But the fact that it makes sense now that they all have like the family name, then the D, and then their name. So it's like Monkey D, right? Marshall D, Teach, Gold D, right? So that makes sense. So that's what an insane family, what a crazy family lineage, and like I do like that like they were joking about it, right? But it explains why Luffy was so strong at the start of the series at such a young age. If those are the kind of things he was being put through in his childhood, you know, getting thrown into a forest by this guy to be like, right, let me make you a strong man, go for it. And then he turns out to be a pirate, so it kind of blew up in Garp's face there, which is funny, right? But I also like the mention there of Garp saying about Shanks, and like he blames Shanks for like influencing Luffy, which to be fair he did, right? But like, because Luffy looks up to Shanks, and right, so here's the thing now, right? And you guys can answer this for me based on the explanation I got from Garp, right? So, in the second half of the Grand Line, there are 4 emperors who are like the pinnacle of pirates. Now, from what I believe to know, the only 2 that I have heard about are Shanks and Whitebeard. Is that correct? Have I forgotten somebody? Let me know if that's the case, because they did the thing that they always do. Whenever they mention these things, like when they mention the 7 warlords, they show you the silhouettes and nothing else. They did that here, but you could clearly make out Whitebeard and Shanks in the silhouettes. The other 2, I did not recognise. So let me know, guys, if I have been told about these people, because the only 2 that I know, I believe, are Whitebeard and Shanks, right? That's awesome. So those are the 4 kind of like pirates that are kind of going against the world government. Like they've not went under the world government, whereas the 7 warlords, like the world government's kind of looked at the 4 emperors and went, right, we need to deal with them. They're really powerful. So we will take in these 7 warlords under us to combat these emperors. Okay. Right. The 7 warlord thing makes a lot more sense now. Because I always thought, whenever we saw the stuff with like Crocodile, I was like, why would the world government give these guys these privileges? Like, that Don Flamingo guy is obviously a crackpot. He is insane. Like, the way he was doing that kind of stuff when he was sitting in like Marine HQ, when he was controlling them like puppets and making them fight each other, you'd be like, what? Do we trust this guy? Like, are we really, like, this is the guy that we're giving, like, immunity to do what he wants, and we're not going to arrest him? Like, that's a bad idea. So, they've basically been like, right, you guys are under the world government now, you can have special privileges and stuff where we won't arrest you, but we need you to fight these emperors, so you are doing that, basically. That makes a lot more sense now. I can understand why this seven warlords are a thing now, as opposed to before this kind of like four emperor threat was there, where I thought that this, like, I thought to myself, how could the world government, after the stuff with Crocodile, how could they like trust these people? Like, it's insane. It's, why would you do it? So it's probably because, like, I didn't realise that, like, the world government had so much on their plate. So they have these four emperors, but they've also got Luffy's dad, Dragon, who is leading this revolutionary army. And, like, at least in the sense you could say that the four emperors maybe don't really care about the world government. They're probably, like, some of them are probably like, meh, don't really care about them, just don't get in my way. Probably want to try and be like the Pirate King. But the Revolutionary Army, they don't care about that. They're not pirates. They don't care about the One Piece. They want to take down the government. So that's probably why, like, Dragon is like the most wanted person, because the world government are so threatened by him, where they're like, right, this guy's out for us. We need to deal with this. And you can understand, like, whenever you see things like Ohara, you can understand why Dragon is doing what he's doing. Now, though, I have so many questions about Luffy's, like, upbringing, right? Because it sounds to me like he didn't have a clue who his dad was. He doesn't have a clue who his mum is. I want to know that as well. Like, are we going to get info on his mum? So he doesn't have a clue about his parents. This is the first he's ever heard about his dad, right? And the way Garp was describing it there was, like, Garp would show up and, like, train Luffy and Ace. Like he said, I left you to train with Ace. So, but then he would like throw him into jungles, and bottomless pits and stuff. But he said that he left them with a friend. So I want to know who this friend is that kind of helped raise, like, Luffy and Ace. I'm just so curious about the upbringing. I'm praying that the next episodes are going to be a flashback. Give me a flashback, please. Like, there's so much stuff, so much info happened in these episodes. Like, Frankie's going to build us a ship. Frankie is going to use the same wood that Goldie Roger's ship was made of to build us a new ship, right? And that completely went out of my mind because of all the bombshells that were dropped on me at the end of these episodes. You know, like, I was like, oh, that's great. I love this moment. What a great kind of culmination of, like, the storyline with the money and everything. It's all coming together, and Frankie's going to use this to build a ship. But then it was like, bang, right, here we go. Luffy's granddad, Luffy's dad, Coby's here, info on Shanks. Like, it's just, there was too much. There was too much info in these episodes. I need to process it. Right? And, like, when I'm going to do, like, the character tier list after this arc's done, like, these little episodes here, you know, because God knows where I would have put Garp before this episode, or these episodes. But now I know, and, like, this episode here with Garp, it did such a good job in such a short time of showing this man's personality, where I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to love this character. And, like, this scene with him and Luffy, like, falling asleep with a snot bubble at the same time, and then Garp waking up and getting angry at Luffy because he's fell asleep. It's just, that is awesome. I cannot wait to see these next episodes. I'm back again. Like, at the end of the last episode, I was so down because of what happened with the Mary. These two episodes have got me back up on cloud nine, where I'm like, right, just give me more One Piece. Just give me more. Like, And these were just like 2 episodes of just like information. It was just talking, right? Well, you got a little scuffle with like Zoro and Luffy and Coby and Helmeppo, but it was more like a kind of like introduction of the characters. I'm all for this. Like, let's just stay in this building and talk about the family for as long as possible. I will be happy with that, right? Guys, I'm going to end it here, right? These were great episodes. So much information dropped. I need to process it. Thanks so much for watching. If you are made it this far and you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Everyone that has and comes back, watches, comments, likes the videos, thank you guys so much. And I will see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.